Oh, hello, people. It's a new day. Tuesday. It's about 10 minutes to 2. I'm a little late today. Had some phone calls this morning. I was glad to talk to a gentleman from Texas. I'm so always happy to meet new people and talk to you, pray with you, give you new materials, whatever you need. So I was so happy to hear from you, and I'm so glad that God is opening up His people to reach out and to be a part because we are all in this together. And soon and very soon, people, we're going to see so much going on, so much in our face right now, so much is in our face. I want to really emphasize on the things that I'm posting below today. I really want you to take the time and look at them. NATO justifying troops into Syria. A live Israeli News Live report from Stephen Danoon. He's talking about how they are trying to use this situation to counter Russians' move. And also, it was an earthquake today in Greece. I was just looking at that on my email. I got emails that come from whenever it's a quake, I get the email report. And we had an earthquake in Greece today, 6.2 or 6.3. I'm not sure. I think that's what it said. And I gotta look at some more updates on that later, because I know from looking at the map, it was in land, it was on land, so it might be some casualties or some deaths there. I don't know for sure. And then we have two very good videos I want you to really look at. End Time 777 has posted one called The Beginning of the End. Paris terror. Can it happen in the United States? Surely it can happen in the United States. Surely it may happen in the United States. I have no doubt. I think it's a 90% chance that it will happen in the United States. We're having all these refugees coming over here, 10,000, and all we got 7 people. I said yesterday on my video, 7 governors are against it, against these refugees coming. I'm against them coming. I know exactly what they're up to, what they're trying to do. They want a new world order. They want to create chaos whenever they can create chaos. So I want you to look at that video. I want you to look at the one called from Beach Watch News. It's a link I just posted called Economic Collapse Newsletter. Russians' new giant nuclear torpedo can wipe out the whole East Coast, can wipe out the whole East coastline. So I want you to look at that as well. And it's one I just found called The Vatican New World Order, What's Behind Paris. So, they are creating all these calamities and things, people, because they want a new world order. This is why I've been telling you to ask for my book, What's Behind the New World Order. The Vatican is up to no good. They want to take over the world. They want to use Satan to do what they can to bring down the world, to make a new world order, one world religion. And then, like I said, war, economic collapse, and moral decay. Is America headed for Armageddon? Surely, surely, surely it is. So I want you to look at all the materials I posted down below. Wow, I just can't believe all the things going on so fast, so quickly. And so we need to really be watching and praying. And if you're still doubting whether we're in end time or not, well, keep doubting. Keep doubting. And you will see eventually what many prophets and prophetess and watchmen and Bible scholars. I even watch on the weekend, I look at Chuck Missler. He's really a good Bible scholar, and he comes on the God channel, and his show is called 24 Hours. 24 hours in the Bible, and you should look it up because it's on different times frames. It can be from 2 p.m. sometime to up to 4 p.m., 4:30. So you have to look at the God channel and check it out. 24 hours in the Bible with Chuck Missler, and he's talking about the end times. Right now, he's going through the Bible. He just went through the Old Testament. Now he's going through the New Testament. But it's really interesting to watch and keep abreast of what's going on around us. Read your Bible, read the Word. A little here, a little there. The Lord said to study to show yourselves approved. So I just want you to know that is very, very informative to know these things. I'm also going to post an old video a few months back from Ephraim Rodriguez, where he had visions and revelations from God about the asteroid coming down, hitting between Puerto Rico. And I'm going to post that link again. I just talked to somebody else about that today, but I'm going to post that down below also, where you can look at that link, because he's talking about one thing about him. He's not giving no dates. He's just saying how we're going to have this asteroid hit, and it can cause all kind of tsunamis and things to happen. And the Bible talk about the waters turning bitter. So I'm going to post that below as well for you to take a look at that again. And now I'm going to go over to read some materials I want to read today that the Lord just gave me to talk about last night. One of them was uh, Ellen White was talking about one of the graphic illustrations that she had of the seventh plague. And so I'm going to read just a little bit of that, one paragraph or two. And then I'm going to switch over to another page and talk about the meaning of conversion. The meaning of conversion. And I tell you, I love the way she expressed things. So I'm going to read what she has to say about the meaning of conversion. If you say you're a born again Christian, are you really a born again Christian? Have you really, really given it all to Yeshua? Not part to Yeshua, but all to Yeshua. He said you can't even come to him unless you believe. Believe that he exists. Believe that he is. And believe that he sent his only begotten Son into all the world to free you from slavery of sin and demons and devils. And like I was talking to the gentleman this morning, we have a right. We have a right to. We have a right to get. We have a right to have authority, is what I want to say. We have authority over demons and devils if you are a born again Christian, and you should use those words of the Lord that He have given us against these demons and devils. Like it said, if you go to Isaiah 54:17, Luke 10:17, 19, Mark 16, Mark 11:22 to 24, we have authority only if you are covered by the Jesus blood, born again of the living God, having his DNA inside of you. Only you have that authority, only if you have the DNA change. So I want to talk about conversion. So right now I'm going to read just a little bit here about the seventh plague that she saw. And I don't know how people cannot believe that we are in the end time. I can't believe we don't believe we're in the end time. We are in the end time, people. It's right in our face. All these things going on. You think of some kind of some kind of cartoon characters. Demons and devils are real. Hell is a living place, a real place. So, if you need to get your life together for Jesus Christ, if you want to meet him soon, because very soon he could come anytime, very soon. All the signs are showing he could come soon and very soon. So we need to be ready. Or we can go out our door, like I said, and never come back alive. So we need to be ready and know that we can have that salvation and be free indeed in Jesus Christ. So I'm going to read here page 284 from Maranatha, the Lord is Coming. Just a little here where she had a illustration of the seventh plague, Ellen White. This is the sharpest experience I have ever had in a carriage in a storm. I thought of the day when the judgment of God would be poured out upon the world, when blackness and horrible darkness would clothe the heavens as sackcloth of hair. My imagination anticipated what it must be in that period when the Lord's mighty voice shall give commission to his angels. Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. Revelation 6 and 7 are full of meaning. Terrible are the judgments of God revealed. The seven angels stood before God to receive their commission. To them were given seven trumpets. The Lord was going forth to punish the inhabitants of the earth. When the plagues of God shall come upon the earth, hail will fall upon the wicked about the weight of a talent. Wow, I know.